3.
Hello, vinyl community.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Thought I would get together with my wife this time and do a short little video here. I don't know how short it is. I promised that I would do this video about my Japanese psych music, and Brigitte has them all here in her lap.
I do. Well, welcome, and we're gonna start with Strawberry Path.
Strawberry Path. Right here. Go ahead.
A raven, it's a raven.
When the raven has come to earth. And not much of a
Originally made 1971. This is a remake from 2011.
beautiful.
Yeah, this record is not that old, but it's in very good condition.
Yeah, and this Strawberry Path it was one of the Japanese bands that actually made a name for themselves. Most of the rest of these guys are pretty obscure, but you'll notice the same guy, his name is Shiguru. I'm going to have problems pronouncing Japanese.
If we say it wrong, you can correct us.
Yeah, well, if you can speak Japanese.
I read it and I didn't want to say it earlier because I'm like thinking I'm just going to butcher it. Shiguru.
Yeah.
Narumo.
He was a great guitarist, you know, for Japanese Psych. And he also went on to play in another band that broke up into a trio. And they formed
this Fried Egg.
Fried Egg. It's kind of like fried rice.
Yeah.
It's Fried Egg. Goodbye.
Because they can't say the R, so maybe that's why they called it that. So.
Fried Egg, anyhow. There's some really nice gatefold pictures in there. Sorry, dear, don't mean to cut you off.
It is okay.
And
don't mind.
This is actually pressed in England.
It was originally made 1972. The remake is from 2012. And
the next really great artist that I wanted to mention is a guy by the name of Miko Karuhari.
yeah,
Miko
Karuhari.
And this is an album called Free Tibet, and the band is actually called Ghost. You may have heard of them.
And this was remade in 1999.
Yep, no, just
This
made in 1999.
Okay. Well, that's a long pause then.
This is actually a great condition for an album this old. It's
Karuhari.
you know, these shiny albums don't really hold up well over time, but that one sure has. Miko was really good. I mean, of the two artists here, this guy could really play guitar, especially the solos he does.
Yeah, we listened earlier to some of the music and it sounded all good.
The second album, Fried Egg, it's just so-so. First half of it's live, second half is studio, and the live section is great, but not so much on the second half. But this guy is awesome. He is awesome. He went on after Ghost, and I think this band is actually still around, called White Heaven, and this album is called Out. And this one I highly recommend.
And there's the backside.
It's a little bit out there, but
now this was made in 1991, and then there is also just got put a remake. It's just got put out in 2020.
there's an insert here for kind of a weird insert, but yeah, when he was with White Heaven there, he actually played in a couple of bands. The next album is kind of like a super group that they put together called Cosmic Intervention, Help Your Satori Mind. And
That's the inside of it.
this is 2018. And
On the backside, it's kind of hard to see because of the colors, the red and blue.
really good, really good. And moving along here, the one thing I didn't mention that the shiny one, Tune In, Tune Out, Free Tibet. The title Free Tibet was an attempt to bring attention to the Chinese government and their, their suppression of the country of Tibet there. They kind of went in and took over and declared martial law and all that. So back then, at the time, they were making a statement.
Last but not least, we got here another album with Steve Winwood made this band called Traffic. Some people, there's a European version of this band and it's called Mr. Fantasy. So the European version album looks totally different. It's kind of red and it doesn't look any.
Yeah, it's the same band,
way.
Traffic, but
Yeah.
the title of this album, they called it Heaven Is in Your Mind. It was also the same cover. It was referred to as Mr. Fantasy. But
That's right. So 1967, the original version came out in 1967, and it just gotten released in 2020 also. And
the 2020 album, the one special thing about it is it was recorded or remastered, remixed in mono for the first time. So believe it or not, that album was made as stereo, and they never made it as a mono. But
so Steve Winwood created a band. He was before in a different band, which was Spencer Davis group before that, and then he went on to this band Traffic in 1967. They all sang, Chris Wood, Steve Winwood, and Jim Capaldi. They sang, and
Steve was only 19 when he formed Traffic, which was the second band. He'd already played with the Spencer Davis group.
Yeah, and he played guitar, organ, and keyboard.
Yeah, he played everything. So very talented.
Yeah, very talented young man.
Love Steve.
And the other guys were 23 at that time.
So that's about it. Michigan Record Club wants to thank you again for joining us.
I hope you liked our video. Give us some feedback.
Go ahead. Write comments.
If we said any of the names and pronounced it wrong, we apologize.
All right, everybody. Take
Have
care.
A good day.
We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.